Seven.
Over here.
Seven.
Seven.
Over here.
Look here.
Seven.
Look here.
Seven. Look here.
Seven over here.
Seven.
Over here. Seven.
Smile.
Advertising, the fine art of convincing the world to buy things that they probably don't need. Sometimes brands get it spectacularly wrong. Sometimes companies mistake creative genius for questionable calls, and the result is viral outrage. These pulled ads didn't just step over the lines, they launched clean past it, leaving social media in flames and marketing teams scrambling. I'm Seven McAllister for 7 Entertainment. Let's take a look at 7 ads that were immediately canceled. Number 1, Rainbow Chunks. Oh, we're gonna start with the Skittles one. Great. Okay, well, how about a nice friendly warning if you're eating? Maybe wait till we hit number 2. Casey's? The setup: a mother and her adult son sit together, sharing a couch and some Skittles. They banter sweetly about the flavors: lemon, orange, Then the camera pulls back and we see a giant, absurd umbilical cord linking from the son's stomach to the mom's, well, you know where an umbilical cord would come out of. The son cheerfully says, "I love eating Skittles every time you eat Skittles." Mom fires back, "I love you eating Skittles every time I eat Skittles." And then the punchline, kiddo says, "I miss Dad. Ugh. Hold my rainbow." Predictably, the backlash was swift and brutal. People were not mildly amused. They were absolutely horrified. Words like disturbing, nightmare fuel, and corporate existential crisis surfaced across social media feeds. Skittles' parent company admitted the mistake, saying, "We made this video for every mom who likes gross jokes, and we're taking it down for every mom who doesn't." So what's the lesson here? Apparently, linking your candy with visceral bodily horror isn't the best brand move, even if you're just trying to taste the rainbow. The ad lives on not as a quirky marketing win, but as a cautionary tale. People who are grossed out are less likely to want to eat anything. Number 2, Pop Goes the Chip. Now, one of the themes in this list is going to be, how did this idea get from the drawing board to the production staff to filming, editing, etc., without one person raising their hand and being like, yeah, this might not be the best idea. One of those such instances is the infamous Pop Chips ad starring Ashton Kutcher. In the campaign, Kutcher plays 4 zany bachelors, and the one that backfired, well, that would be Raj, a 39-year-old Bollywood producer who's munching on potato chips. He rolls in with brown face makeup, a fake Indian accent that seems like it was lifted directly from The Simpsons, got a mustache, a Sherwani-style suit, and after eating a chip, he hits the line, "These are the Bombay." Bombay. The ad didn't just miss the mark, it veered off into the friggin' stratosphere. Across social media, it was widely called offensive, unfunny, a textbook case of brown face. Pop Chips pulled the ad in less than 24 hours. The company's CEO issued the classic, hey, we didn't intend to offend anyone, I take full responsibility. Writer Anil Dash probably said it best: if you find yourself putting brown makeup on a white person in 2012 so they can do a bad, funny accent, you're on the wrong course. Number 3, Mounting Issues. In 2013, Mountain Dew teamed up with Tyler, the creator, to produce a 3-part online series featuring Felicia, a goat voiced by Tyler, who's apparently obsessed with Mountain Dew and various down and dirty misadventures. In the first spot, Felicia attacks a waitress at a restaurant for being out of Mountain Dew, which really doesn't seem like it'd be her fault. Surely someone else is responsible for the purchasing. Second, we've got Felicia fleeing from a cop after being pulled over for DUI. Yeah, get it? Third is the kicker. The battered waitress, now on crutches, must pick her attacker from a lineup of all African-American men who were members of Tyler's collective, plus Felicia the goat, who menaces her with lines like, "Better not switch on a playa, snitches get stitches." Critics did not hold back. The ad was labeled arguably the most racist commercial in history by social commentator Boyce Watkins. Mountain Dew backed away fast, pulling the ads from their channels and issuing a classic corporate apology, We understand how this could be perceived as offensive. We take responsibility. So there you have it. A campaign meant to be edgy, rebellious, youth cool, turned into a textbook branding meltdown, a goat committing assault, racial caricatures, jokes about snitching, and a soda slogan tagged at the end. Takeaway, if your ad needs 3 levels of explanation and a cringe trigger warning, you might have skipped the whole effective messaging thing. Number 4, candy barred. The Super Bowl is like the WrestleMania of football. It's the championship game where all the advertisers spend insane amounts of money to be seen, and more than that, they want to be remembered. And often, those advertisers think that shock value equals gold. Now the spot, 2 burly mechanics chewing on a single Snickers bar from opposite ends, they go full Lady and the Tramp, lips meet, and pause. One mutters, "I think we accidentally kissed." The other immediately shouts, "Quick! Do something manly." Cue dramatic ripping off of chest hair and primal screams instead of a clever ad for, you know when they do that thing, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Snickers triggered a hailstorm of criticism. The Human Rights Campaign and GLAAD blasted the campaign as homophobic, arguing that the joke wasn't the kiss, but the over-the-top manly freakout afterwards. In response, Snickers pulled the ad and wiped the microsite featuring alternate endings such as wrench, motor oil, and love boat. They stated humor is highly subjective. Clearly, that was not our intent. So while the ad might have aimed for cheeky subversion, it ended up a case study in corporate miscalculation. 2 men kissed in a garage, so let's cure that by tearing out chest hair, because that's what real manliness looks like, right? Also, gay men aren't manly. I know some gay men who've appeared at WrestleMania, which is totally the Super Bowl of pro wrestling. Now, before we move on, we really appreciate your support, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just give the sweetest little nudge to that notification bell. Number 5, like a dare. Back in 1989, Pepsi splurged an eye-watering $5 million to partner with Madonna and launch her single Like a Prayer via a high-profile commercial. The ad, titled Make a Wish, featured Madonna dancing in a church, raising a Pepsi can, and dancing around children, all to the lyrics of Like a Prayer. The problem, just a day after the ad ran, Madonna dropped the music video for Like a Prayer, and it escalated into full-on outrage. You got burning crosses, stigmata-style wounds, religious iconography. Pepsi, caught in the crossfire only after the fact, almost immediately pulled the commercial and terminated its sponsorship with Madonna. In their words, it's an unfortunate situation. The brand denied full knowledge of the music video's content when they greenlit the ad. 30-plus years later, Pepsi decided to use the ad as a way to show a nod to disruptors or something. Madonna would say on Instagram, 34 years ago I made a commercial with Pepsi. The commercial was immediately canceled when I refused to change any scenes. So began my illustrious career as an artist, refusing to compromise my artistic integrity. So Madonna got paid, as in paid, and still managed to strut the controversy into her legacy. Moral of the story, if you're going to partner with a pop icon known for controversy, maybe lock down a sneak peek at her music video before it airs. Fortunately, this would be the last time a celebrity tie-in ad would cause Pepsi any serious. Number 6, Pepsi finds peace. Yeah, the world is pretty terrible right now. Political unrest, class warfare, we're really going through it, which is crazy because I thought Pepsi and Kendall Jenner had fixed that whole deal years ago. The short 2-minute film kicks off with Kendall on a glam photo shoot, all carefree and blonde-wigged. Nearby, a really happy-faced protest breaks out. You got sign holders proclaiming vague slogans like "join the conversation" and "peace," kind of protest that looks like a music video lobby shoot, not any kind of real activism. Kendall cannot sit idly by, though. She must do something. Suddenly, she drops her wig, wipes off her lipstick, walks over to a line of black-clad police officers and hands one a can of Pepsi. He drinks, the crowd cheers. Congratulations, you've just solved police-civilian tension with a diabetes in a can. The backlash exploded faster than when Pepsi is introduced to a handful of Mentos. Critics said the ad trivialized the Black Lives Matter movement, co-opted the iconography of a real protest, and gave privileged model Kendall the peace negotiator role in a corporate campaign. Pepsi even admitted it. Clearly, we missed the mark. pulled the ad within 24 hours, and now it lives on in memes, marketing classes, and brand fail compilations, not as an example of unity, but as an example of how a soda can't fix the world's problems unless the company actually understands them. Number 7. Doggone. GoDaddy has faced a lot of controversy from its ads over the years, maybe for the way they use sexy, sexy ladies in their commercials during the Super Bowl. Oh, hey, that's Candice Michelle. She was at WrestleMania 2. That's, of course, the Super Bowl of pro wrestling. So surely there'd be nothing wrong with one that featured a cute puppy, right? Right? Well, the ad in question, titled Journey Home, featured a pup named Buddy who falls out of the back of a pickup truck and embarks on a muddy trek. Finally arrives home only to see his owner, who exclaims, "I'm so glad you made it home, because I just sold you on this website that I built with GoDaddy." Cue the, I'm sorry, what? Next thing you know, Buddy is packed up and being shipped out again. But here's the thing, the ad wasn't a feel-good spot. Animal rights groups and pet lovers erupted. Many argued that encouraged puppy mills and the casual buying, selling of dogs online. The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals tweeted, "If you can buy a puppy online and have it shipped to you the next day, it's likely you're supporting inhumane breeding." The outrage snowballed, a Change.org petition gained tens of thousands of signatures within hours, and GoDaddy tried to play it off, their CEO acknowledging that they underestimated the emotional response and denounced the commercial would not air during the Super Bowl. Just like that, what was meant to be a clever riff on movies like The Incredible Journey turned into a textbook branding meltdown. Well, there's our list, and I leave out any ads that were immediately banned. If so, please let us know in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tippity-tap that notification bell. Until next time, I'm Seven McAllister for 7 Entertainment saying bye-bye.